and I'm running for mayor. Have you thought about that one yet?
I have.
That's the new one. Am I in the mix in your thoughts, or?
It's really very difficult to tell at this point how independent candidates are going to do in this race. But my sense of it is, being across the county, that I'm getting to more doors than the other candidates, and that I'm meeting more people than the other candidates. And at the end of the day, we know in Limerick that you want to met your politician and met your representative before you vote for them. So that's where I'm putting my focus on, meeting and talking to as many people as possible.
Hi, I'm Dee.
Yeah, how are you doing? Okay, thanks
Nice
very much. Yeah, best of luck.
There's a broad range of issues, but the two consistent biggest concerns right across the county are housing and the hospital. So at the moment, Limerick is delivering about 800 new homes per annum. We need 2,500 per annum.
How many doors have you knocked on so far?
I actually don't know. Like, today will be a 9-hour canvass day. We've been canvassing day and night for months.
So how many steps are you doing?
Oh, I stopped checking. The hospital, well, for me, success at the end of 5 years is that we've got commitment and hopefully commencement for a Model 3 hospital within the region. The mayor for the next 5 years will certainly be dealing with 2, if not 3 governments. And my pledge to the people of Limerick is that I'm going to keep this issue on the table. And my contact details are all in the back there. If you can help you with anything, please don't hesitate to give me a call. And you might think of me at 72. Thanks a million.
21st century canvassing.
Oh yeah. That's on someone's phone right now. And they're either laughing or disgusted. But either way, you might share it with someone else in WhatsApp.
She was 101 in January.
Yeah. Why do you support Sinn Féin?
We were always kind of a bit of The way I look at it now, to be honest with you, is they've never been in power.
Yeah.
Do you know what that was made?
They can't do any worse than what the others are after doing. So give them a chance and see what they can do. If you don't like them, you can always boot them out, can't you?
Yeah.
It's hard to read. There's a few front runners, but I say because without polling, and I don't think anyone has done polling, it's hard to know.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
The mayoral election is different. People are looking at it differently. They're looking at, hopefully in a year or so we'll be Sinn Féin-led government or Sinn Féin in that government, and hopefully I will be the Sinn Féin mayor dealing with somebody like Ona bringing in the local government department, giving more powers devolved to Limerick, doing a lot more for Limerick, and I believe we're on the cusp of doing that. But I do believe I am going to reach outside the Sinn Féin core vote, so I'm not too worried about transfers.
What are the biggest issues coming up on the doors?
Housing. It's unbelievable. It's just housing, and everything goes back to housing. Everybody has concern about immigration, but the concern that people have, it all goes back to the one issue we started off with, is housing. People tell me, well, you are getting on the doors. I don't get it on the doors. You might get it in one out of 100 doors, and it always goes back to one common denominator. They're never registered to vote, or they haven't voted in over 10 years or more. So it's a disillusioned minority who would be really racist or whatever. But a huge number of people have concerns about immigration because they don't believe it's been managed properly.
See you. Mind yourself.
Would you vote for me?
I would, yeah.
Like number 1 vote?
Yeah, the wife would probably do it anyway.
Oh, well, the wife. And what about you?
I might too, wife, yeah.
See, the wife will vote for a woman. When the posters went up, the interest definitely peaked in the county. And I don't have a lot of posters. I have only 70 posters through the whole city and county, where other people have thousands, because of my environmental commitment.
Why do you want to vote for housing?
After she's do some things for me, for situational realities, and she's really helping me.
For me, I want affordable housing fast-tracked. There's 3 pillars. You have boarded up, local authority owned houses. I want those opened up, retrofitted, people living in them. But I also want the LDA land. Where's it at? They keep on mentioning 181 houses or 84 houses. When will there be keys for those houses given to people? And it's a huge requirement for affordable housing in Limerick, because we have more and more people working in the Regenerons, the Lilies, all the industries, and have come to Limerick in the last few years. They want affordable housing.
Probably a lack of knowledge out there around what this mayor does. Not helped by some of the candidates kind of talking about things that have nothing to do with the mayor first and foremost, or their lack of knowledge of how the actual council works. We need somebody that knows the political system, knows where the kinks are, having a relationship with the executive management, with the staff throughout the council, and with the existing councillors. I'm the only one that can hit the ground running and make a meaningful impact. We don't want to turn into a national embarrassment. We want this to show up as a national success. So places like Dublin, which we know are looking at it, will want to follow suit.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Thanks a million. There's candidates out there claiming that, they'll deliver a Model 3 hospital, and it's funny because their own party is in government, and it's almost like they're essentially saying that the government TDs that we have and the ministers that we have are stone useless. We need a change, and I think your vote
That's
is your
what
voice.
I say, anybody but
Yeah.
the people that are there, like, you know,
Yeah.
I should look at me, all my friends. Well, you see, I was inclined to vote Sinn Féin, like, you know. You know, I mean, that might surprise you, I don't know, but that's my opinion, like, you know. You don't know, I used to vote Fianna Fáil one time, but you wouldn't know whether you're voting Fine Gael or Fianna Fáil now. That's my, look, that's just my...
You're considering this Labour fella anyway?
My opinion.
What I'm sticking to is the competencies of the roles. So, like, one of the things that I'm going to seek if I am elected is full devolution of the housing budget, because there's a 4-stage approval process at the moment. It takes years to build things. If I'm elected, I'll seek a single stage approval process, or at the very least a pilot of a single stage approval process in Limerick, because what's the point of having a directly elected mayor with executive power if you're not going to give the mayor the levers by which to exercise that power? Otherwise you're just creating another bureaucratic titular layer of nonsense, you know.